Alright guys, Oz here again. What we're going to do right now is El Dorado. Um, I, I love El Dorado, and I'll tell you why especially. The sword that, your bonus attributes at the level that we're at right now, level 84. For my Abyss Demon, an extra 800 attack, 15,000 hit points, 21% for his mercs. 11% hit rate, which is huge. The crit and the crit resist, I could care less about, but the hit rate and the attack are very, very important. Even more so important is the fact that this sucker, like every what 6 attacks, 8 attacks, 9 attacks. Let's see, will launch bolt of lightning, strikes 5 enemy targets every 8 attacks. All right, to put that into perspective, that 148% attack, he's healing himself for 24,000 hit points. But yeah, 5 so he's healing himself for 125,000 hit points every 8 attacks. Holy cow, that's powerful. And at next level, we're about to go purple here. Well, not about. I got a whole at the next level, it actually goes to, I think 6 attacks. Yeah, 6 attacks for every 6 enemies for every 7 attacks. So it'll even heal for more. So what we're going to do with El Dorado, quickly I'm just going to explain. You have the sword, which honestly, DPS guys is who I put the sword on. You're going to get that bolt of lightning. It's just going to, every time they, every 8 attacks, 9 attacks, depending on what level you are. Here is, I think, yeah, 9 attacks. You get, depends on what level you are. But the swords usually go with my DPS guys. Chiron, Great Sage, Arctic Lord. Um, the heart, I put on my tanks. The big thing with the heart is the dodge. Basically, you equip the heart, you have a 27% chance to restore 7% max hit points after dodging an attack. If hit 27 times, the hero also gets a boost to the increase of dodge. So, whatever. Main thing to look at here is it's going to add about 10,000 hit points, some damage reduction. His hit rate goes up, but his dodge goes up 6%. So this is really good for your tank, the guy that's just going to be getting pounded on. I find it's fantastic for Landslide, because Landslide is sitting there taunting everything to hit him. So he's going to go through his, 27, he gets hit 27 times pretty quickly. I have my Abyss sitting there healing him, plus his little skill does a little bit of heal. But it works really good. The synergy between Heart and Landslide and the Sword and Abyss is really good. Now the Tome, I mean, they kind of set it up for characters with Wizard mercenaries, because basically it works on Fury is the way it works. You can earn up to 100 Fury. Basically, you get a 1 point of Fury every time you kill something, a building. You get 20 Fury every time. Sorry about that. You get 20 Fury every time you kill a hero. And that counts for the Chiron clones. It counts for like the Arctic Lord that pop up when you kill the Reaper. So you can get 100 Fury quickly. If you have a guy like Pangoli that's shooting little soccer balls, it's just knocking people off. The other thing, once you get to 100, it adds your speed and some damage and whatever. So it's. I also use it for my Sapphirex. My Sapphirex knocks out a lot of buildings. He doesn't necessarily. He's not a hero killer like Pangoli, but he does knock over a whole crap ton of buildings. So he adds up on his little tome, and you'll see. Let's see. It adds the bonus attributes. Your attack is 700. Hero damage is 5%. Mercenaries, a hit rate, crits are nice. Crit other heroes though. So once the heroes are dead, crits you don't get crits on buildings. You don't get crits on mercenaries. So now obviously those attributes that I showed you are for my most powerful weapons. If we come down here to the ones that, I mean, they're nothing. 2,000 hit points, 1 damage reduction. So I was showing you the best of the best. So my best. I guess I could say there are plenty of people out there with. So in essence, what you do in El Dorado is you have bosses. You have what, eight, 7, and then the after you get to, it's kind of like the dungeons or whatever. And once you get to the eighth one, it's a boss. The boss actually happens to drop shards. For the first boss drops the sword shards, which you use to either make a sword or you use to evolve your sword. Next guy drops the tome, and the third guy drops the heart. So, let's go over to items. You equip. So you can see right now I have like 93 tome shards. Earlier on, I was making a lot of these things, which you can see I have way too damn many items. Because I can't possibly, I mean, the ones at the bottom are all like level 20. 1, 15, 25, 25, 30. And those aren't very useful. It's really hard to keep up with just 3, 4, 5, 6 is kind of what I'm really working on, or 6 of them. I probably shouldn't have fused those because now, not that I am about to evolve, but when you get to evolve, I'm going to show you real quick right here. Go back to the forge. To evolve this to the next level, it at the bottom in red, it says, yeah, you need 9 to evolve this guy. So once I fill in all these little circles here, I'll need to click evolve with 90 shards. Apologize for the train going by. It's not always that low. I mean, do I have anybody finished out? No. Yeah, but like this is +1, I think it's 10 shards. So those are pretty easy to do. And you see these places are green down here, like for Great Sage. I could finish that out. I'm really working. I want Chiron to get his. So it's crit resist, and I'm trying to get Chiron to get to he's at the last level of the blue sword. So in essence, you go through, you have the ore, the magnet, or cast iron. You have all these different ingredients. Once you get, in this case, 100, and I'll give you, we'll do this real quick. We'll go get them. So we need the Stone of Courage. We need 8 more to get Chiron his thing. So there's 2 ways you can do it. You can just click on go get them, which is the easiest way. And then it takes you straight to the guy. We needed 8. So they're actually doing a thing tonight where you actually get ×2. So we got 2 on the, so we actually only need to get 4 more. That's 2 more. There we go. That doesn't happen very often. So we have everything we need for that. We can come, and you see his power right now up in the upper right hand corner is 87. When I click this, it should go up like 4 or 5, something like that. Equip. And so yeah, it's now 92. Your power score is what's going to allow you to take on harder mobs, or harder bosses, or however they phrase it. So when we come over here, if I want to take on this boss right here, I have to have 1,000 power. Each sword, weapon, the power, and then if your aides have it, you get half of the power. So, I think, and we'll just come over here just to this first guy. We'll do a boss. Well, yeah, I have enough for a boss. I'll just show you real quick. We'll challenge this guy. My power here is 720. My power should be about 950. I'm not really sure what. I don't really need. I'm not entirely sure what I was doing, but it doesn't matter. We'll just do it with the guys that I got. Basically, you don't have mercs, but you're going to be attacked from all different areas. You can't lose any of your heroes, and you can't lose your town hall. If you lose a hero, you can only get 2 stars on the kill. If you lose the town hall, you can only get you lose a star. So if you lose your a hero and a town hall, you only get 1 star. The best thing about it is once you 3 star a campaign or whatever they're called, a battle. Um, Once you 3 star it, you don't ever have to fight it again like what I'm doing right here. You can automatically just go in, kind of like we did with the courage rocks or whatever the heck they're called. And, oh, by the way, as you can see, Chiron with this fortitude, very, uh, very good here. So we got two blades right there. Um, I'm gonna buy some gems real quick. Well, we got to use that now. Um, so once I 3 star, which I already had, we can just auto clear it. Um, auto clear, auto clear. Um, Whoops. I could have done it times 3 over here. I just, once again, I'm not a very smart guy. So, they're doing everything times 2 tonight. Tell me that I have about 500 gems. Oh, I got 1,400 gems. I'll probably spend about 1,000 gems in El Dorado, just trying to take advantage of their times 2, because it's usually times 1 and it takes forever to work your stuff up. So that's basically El Dorado in a nutshell. They also have the shop, which I don't ever spend gems on this stuff, but like the average for 150,000, you get 3 of them. Stones. I'm out of money, but yeah, I would buy that if I had money, just simply because 150,000 coins is easier to come by than 5 XP stones, um, at least for me. I think for everybody else, money's just really simple to get in this game. You can just do a resource raid, hit a mine, and there you go. You got 100,000. So, long story short, we come over to the forge. Right now, I guess I'll show this right here. Maybe we'll do it with land. The reason these aren't highlighted up is in order to get that, we have to be at level 54. And I think he's only at 51. So we won't have enough XP to get to 54. But once he gets to level 54 here, then that will light up. I actually have 95 of 60 required, so I'd be able to get that as soon as we got it. Well, we'll go get some of these. Yeah, that's the one I want. We'll just do these real quick. Boom, boom. All right. I don't know where that put us. I was just kind of see if we can get 54 here. No, still won't get 54. We might. Okay, so we got level 54. This is going to light up. We'll grab it. It's going to give us our hit rate 1.3%. We got 60 of those. We still need 50 of those. And of course, we get level 60 just so we can be able to, but we get to 57, we'll be able to go ahead and do that. And that's his dodge. He's got 1.3% to his already 6.3, so that would put it at 7.4% for dodge. Yeah, sounds good. I mean, I guess that means out of every 100 times he gets attacked, he'll dodge one of them. I don't. That's what it sounds like it means. We'll go ahead and spend some more gems. Yeah, that's the one I want to do. And I'm doing this one is it drops the evil crystal, which are the 2 that we were looking for. So we'll do a couple more. Times 10. Times 10. And all we're doing is just 10 attacks here. You can scroll all the way down if you really care. I don't look. And we have 30. We'll spend those. Main thing to remember is every day do your bosses, because you only get 3 tries to do bosses. Now you can buy more attempts at them. We're at 98. We're at 132. So really, all we need now is just to get him some XP. And the only way to get him XP is to go and clear more things. So he needs to get to 57 to get that, and 60. Yeah. So we'll switch over. Well, yeah, shoot, we'll do this. Let's see, do I have enough? Yeah, I got 105. Okay, this is a really good example. This evil crystal is also used, and also the spirit of tide is used for the book and the heart. So while I was working on landslide, which I don't have the level to get it, even though I have enough, it just so happens that my Pangoli, this will finish him out and get him all 5. So I click that. Now that he has all 5 lit up, we can evolve it. It says it's going to take 50 of my 105 shards, evil arcane tome shards. So we're going to confirm that. And there we go. We now have start back over again. Now we need 100. I mean, it gets real crazy. So you 2,000 power right now. Once again, tip your hat to them, because they have put in some time and some planning to get that far ahead. And just kind of, I told you a while ago, when you start your guys, like this, the power up here in the upper right corner is 304. So if he was an aid, it would only count for 152. But if he's Abyss is one of the starting heroes, then you get 304. We got 230 there, so that's 540. 150 there, so 690. It's going to give me another 100, so 790, and then Great Sage. So 850 is where I'm at right now. Sapphirex is about 100, so I get about 50 more. I can get to 900 by putting Sapphirex in. Plus, I get half of the other guys, but they're all, like I said, they're all 30s, 20s. They're not very powerful. So that adds up. In order to do the next boss man, we're going to need 1,000 power, which I don't have enough energy right now. But even if I did, basically it would tell me, well, I can do this. Bam. Go back to Dorado. Come here. Try to buy that. It's going to make me use the potions. That should give me enough energy. 12. These actually take 12 energy. The other ones take 6. You get your energy back. It's super slow. It's like 1 energy every 6 minutes or something like that. I think you get like 10 an hour. So we challenge it, and it's going to tell us you have to have, up in the upper right, you need 1,000 energy, and we only have 755. Once again, if I take out Arctic Lord and Sapphirex and put in Abyss and the reason I have these Sapphirex in, and because the one I had a fight earlier where it was 100% flying heroes, and Abyss Demon and Landslide obviously don't attack flying heroes, so they were pointless to have in there. So I put in some Arctic Lord Sapphirex, but then I took the swords and put them back on the other people, and I'll show you real quick. To assign a sword to somebody, basically you click, you say, oh, I want to give that sword to Renee Vin. You click confirm, and then Renee Vin's got the sword, or the heart. And I want to give it back to Blockhead, who I've never used in battle, but he's got a heart. So that's pretty much how it works. Real fun. Definitely, it definitely can upgrade your characters pretty nicely with I'm not going to say minimal work, but not very much work. Even my 2 accounts that I don't, never spent a penny on, they have power 400, 500, somewhere around there. So it's not hard, and it adds a whole lot of it's definitely more beneficial for some characters than others. So anyway, thanks very much. If you guys can help me out, offer me any advice, any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. Like, subscribe, and thank you very much.